Welcome student to Gokhale Educational Society's online lecture series. I am Rupali Deshmukh from the Department of English of BYK College of Commerce. Today I am going to teach you 2.2 Indian Weavers by Sarojini Naidu. Indian Weavers is a well-known poem of Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu is a political activist, feminist, and renowned poet. She is the first Indian woman to be president of the Indian National Congress. She is called as the Nightingale of India. Sarojini Naidu was elected as a fellow of the Royal Society of India. She has done a good literary work. The Golden Threshold is the collection of her poems. The Bird of Time and the Maher Munir is also a well-read play of Sarojini Naidu. Indian Weaver is a short but meaningful poem. It is a philosophic in nature. It consists a discussion between the poet and the weavers. When you will read the poem, you will understand that poet asks questions to weavers about their work, and in a one single line, weavers give answer to poet. This question answer session is not just about the beauty of the work or the hard work and devotion of the weavers, but it is a symbolic in nature. It symbolizes the cycle of life. Poet has used imagery in the throughout poem to create more effect and meaning to poem. As I said that it is symbolic. Poet has just written 3 stanzas, and these 3 stanzas has symbol of life. First stanza symbolizes, or we can say stand for childhood. Second stanza stand for adulthood, and the last, that is third one stanza, symbolizes death. Let's enjoy the reading of the poem. Indian Weavers. Weavers weaving at break of day. Why do you weave a garment so gay, blue as the wing of a halcyon wild? We weave the robes of a newborn child. Weavers weaving at full night. Why do you weave a garment so bright, like the plums of peacock, purple and green? We weave the marriage wealth of a queen. Weavers weaving with Solomon and steel. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? White a feather and white as a cloud. We weave a dead man's funeral shroud. See. First poem, first stanza, here, as I said, stand for childhood. You just observe it first. Weavers weaving at break of a day. Why do you weave a garment so gay, blue as if the wing of the halcyon wild? See here, poet is asking question to weavers that, weavers, why are you working at break of a day? Break of a day means in the morning. Why are you weaving in the early morning? Why have you started your work in the morning? And you are not working only, but you looks gay, means here happy. You looks very happy. What can be the reason behind the work? When somebody asks you to do work in the morning or come earlier, if your college timing is 12 and we ask you to come at 8 or 9, you will have question and face like this, why I'm supposed to go earlier. But here, see, the weavers are not lazy like you and me. They are very happy, even if they are working in the morning. So, poet had a question. Why are you happily weaving why are you happily doing your work? What can be the reason? And poet also use imagery to give you idea that halcyon wild, the feather of a halcyon, see the picture? It has a bright color. This color indicate the happiness. Okay, now see the answer, which is given by weavers. They said, we weave the robes of a newborn child. Wow, they are weaving robes for the newborn child. And whenever we see the child, We don't know why we have this happiness when we see, look at the kids, when we look at the babies, we get happiness, we get pleasure as they are very innocent, and we forget everything, our tension, our worries. So maybe because of that reason, these weavers are also happy because they are doing something for babies. Hope you got the idea of the first poem. You are supposed to mention two things. First, figure of speech you are supposed to observe over here, and the imagery which poet has used. We'll discuss that later. Now we'll see the next stanza. Next stanza, that is second stanza. Again question is there, see. Weavers weaving at full night. Sorry, at fall of night. Weavers weaving at fall of night. It should be fall of night. Sorry, there is a print. There is a mistake. It is not at full night. It should be at fall of night. Why do you wave a garment so bright, like the plumes of peacock, purple and green? Here, poet asked question to weavers that why are you weaving at fall of night? Means now it's evening time. As we said, now our school time, college time is over. Our work time is over. Now I'm supposed to go home now. We are not taking efforts to do extra work, but here weavers are really hard working. In the evening also they are weaving. In the evening they are still working. They don't have any hurry to go home. It shows their devotion again. Okay, and poet says that why do you wave a garment so bright? The garment which these weavers are weaving are bright in color, like plumes of peacock, purple and green. See beautiful plumes of peacock. This also gives us happiness. It gives different pleasure to our eyes when we see plumes of peacock. This purple and green color indicate also happiness, pleasure. Of course, it might have a reason, like in the earlier weaver has given a nice answer. See here, weaver says that we weave the marriage wells of a queen. Wow, the best part of the life is marriage for many people. Okay, so here see in the slide I have taken one picture which shows or which tells you that how happy she is. Okay, that is what the happiness which these weavers are going to give the queen who is going to marry now. That happiness is also there. It also shows the faces. It is also seen actually by poet on the faces of weavers. Let's have a look on the third stanza. Weavers weaving Solomon and still. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? White as a feather and white as a cloud, we wave a dead man's funeral shroud. Yes. See, every color has some meaning. Every color stands for something. Here, see, white color stands for the funeral shroud. Poet asks question to weavers. What do you weave in the moonlight chill? See the moonlight chill. Night. The time is night. Still they are working. Still weavers are working even if it is chill night. And they are doing it very sincerely as they have a feeling. When we go for a funeral, we can't operate mobiles over there, we can't laugh, we can't enjoy or have a pleasure on face. When we miss someone, when we lost somebody, we have a different kind of feeling on our face. The same feelings are there on the weaver's face. They are also doing it very sincerely. But here, death doesn't mean the end of everything. This death, we can observe or say that this death is also peaceful, like this feather, white feather. See, white clouds. So poet said, death is not everything, like end of life. Okay, even if it is end of life, we should take it positively also, because it is life. Once you're born, you have to live, and you don't have option to, you are supposed to die. It's a circle of life, right? So poet here says that, what are you weaving? White as a feather and white as a cloud. I hope when you see the picture of cloud and feather, you feel peace, coolness. But it also symbolizes the death, as these weavers are weaving for funeral shroud. Funeral shroud means, see the clothes which I have shown here in the slide. It shows that after death, we are supposed, means the dead person, the dead man is wrapped in this shroud, in these clothes. Fine. So here, poet end with the again symbolic meaning. I hope you have observed in the first stanza, newborn child. The second stanza, marriage, or we can say the marriage means it stands for the adulthood, important stage of life, and the shroud, funeral shroud here indicate the death of the man. Now let's have a look on poetic devices. I hope, as I said, you are supposed to have a look on the figures of speech and imaginary which is used in the poem. See. Okay, in the first stanza, I'm just going to tell you the figures of speech and in which lines they are used. Blue as the wing of the halcyon wild. Blue as the wing of halcyon wild. Here, poet has used simile. Like the plumps of peacock, purple and green. Here, like word suggests or indicates that simile is used, and white as a feather, white as a cloud. Here again simile is used. Next few lines I am going to mention where poet has used imagery. They are break of day. These words actually indicate the imagery. Break of day, gay blue. It indicates beginning of life. Fall of night, green purple, indicates royal. Marriage well and Solomon and still. These are the imagery which is used by poet. And poet also used alliteration figure of speech throughout the poem. In every stanza, poet has used alliteration like weavers weaving at break of day, we wave the robes of a newborn child. In every stanza, first and last line, that is first and fourth line, you will find out alliteration figure of speech. And the rhyming scheme of the poem is AABB. Thank you so much, students, for your attention.